Tarkov run actually worked, so... Oh god, don't tell me it's crashing again. Today's gonna be a day, isn't it? What is that sound that I keep... Outlaws is at 1.6 of 2.07. I think it's like unpacking files or something. Almost done setting up Star Wars. Hopefully my PC survives. Already off to not a great start, but that could just be my internet. Okay, we've got a black screen. You know, I'm realizing that's something that's going to end up sucking a little bit because if things go wrong, I have a tendency to say K rather than okay. And the main character's name in the game is K Vess, so that could end up being a tiny bit either confusing or convenient depending on how you look at it. Still got a black screen. Um, Detected unrecoverable error. Okay. Maybe my computer can't handle this game. Now it's not even shutting down. Connection to Ubisoft has been lost. Close and restart your game to prevent any loss of functionality. Okay. I'm gonna try restarting the game. Everything still seems to be functioning. I shouldn't have lost internet connection entirely. Maybe Ubisoft is just burning from the inside. That that would not be terribly surprising. Okay, I have clicked on the game. It is doing some kind of loading thing. Preparing to launch. Synchronizing. Okay, we're making progress. Come on. Got a black screen. going to do anything useful. Oh, we got Ubisoft Connect popping up. Ha! Ha! We got lights. We've got video. Okay, it might be working. I'm gonna try changing the screen. Um,
Press T to enable menu narration.
no. Okay, so it's not picking up the game. It doesn't look like. But that's why I have this screen. I just need to make sure it pops up on my playback. Why did it go to that screen? No, I want. Okay, so that's weird. But anyways. Explorer focuses on story and exploring galaxy, adventure, find adventure, and thrilling combat. Outlaw, live the outlaw lifestyle, and embrace its challenges. Scoundrel. Take on all the galaxy and the Empire can throw at them. Hang on. Galactic street food difficulty? I want to try outlaw difficulty. Group common settings are to reduce number of actions, how much precision, timing, effort they need. Auto perfect cooling is off. Nick's prompts is on. Always sprint is off. Change hold action suppress off. Shooting is hold. Sabak cheat minigame. Okay, that's fine. Camera preset. Screen shake. Motion blur. Let's see if we can turn motion blur off. Because that's the only thing I really don't like is motion blur. So I think... Sure, want to continue? Yes. Next. Cog... What? Common settings to give extra guidance, makes text clear, reduce how much you need to think about at once and how quickly you need to react. Like, I wonder if we're going to be able to change some of these settings in the game, because I don't know what the sabacc cards are going to look like. Lock-picking visual cues are off. Oh god. Maybe I wanted to go hard. Default is fine. None off, default, off. Does anything here actually change? Oh, that uses symbols instead of stylized. Why don't we try... Oh, you actually get a glimpse of it. Okay. I should have just looked at that first. And that eliminates the vision preset. Hearing. Sound subtitles are off. Background speech. Lockpicking visual cues. Display mode. Oh, so you can do cinematic or full screen. That's weird. Why would you... Like, my thing with this now is you get the cinematic display, which has all this extra real estate. Like, it cuts off... I'm going to call that the pig's head. See, it cuts off there. But I like this more. So maybe we just start game with this and see how it goes. Game will save automatically. Okay. I like the slanted icon in the corner, though. Okay, so stream got off to a bit of a rocky start, but we got here. Now I just gotta hope that the rest of the game works. Any day now. Any day now. It is kind of cool that on my playback and on my main screen, the Outlaws icons are kind of synced up. They're probably a good 20 or 30 seconds apart, but it's kind of cool that they're synced up. Hey, Star Wars, are you good, bud? I'm worried now. This is taking too long. Star Wars? Star Wars, hello. I want to say that it hasn't frozen, because I mean the icon's still blinking down at the bottom. But at the same time, do I restart the game and kind of hope that it fires up again? Alright, so right now on my playback we're crossing the 19 minutes mark. 19 minutes of stream being live. If it hits 20 and the game hasn't started, I'll restart the game. Come on. Give me a sign of life. Give me something. Okay. I'm going to try restarting the game. Force closing it and restarting it. Okay. With the season pass, 2 additional narrative expansions. You know, it'd be kind of nice to figure out why the game doesn't fire up. Okay, round 3. Here we go. Okay, preparing to launch your game. Synchronizing. Hoping and praying for signs of life. Okay, Ubisoft Connect is firing up. Or it's hooking up to the game. If this doesn't work, I'm probably going to hop back into Skull and Bones. Because I do nearly have that Empire up and running. And I need 5 worm oil, which each require 1,500 pieces of 8, and then I need an additional 5,500. So that's 3, 6, 75, 1,300 or 13,000 pieces of 8. Okay, we're actually getting music in the loading screen now. And it's loud, so I'm going to have to turn that down. Currently installed on my mechanical hard drive, which might result in unexpected unwanted issues. Yeah, that's kind of why I need, like, a better PC, but I don't fucking have that, so. That seems about reasonable to me. Focus, audio mix, dynamic volume, voice volume, language and subtitles. English, speech subtitles, all. Background, speaker name. Text size medium. UI graphics. Trying to figure out. I mean, low seems fine enough. Okay, yep. Interact is E. That's fine. Sprint, jump, crouch is C. Call speeder. Okay, we're going to swap that. Because, yeah, reasons. Okay. Let's hope starting a new game actually works this time. Come on, Outlaws. Give me some sign that you're alive. Gonna like crack a window in here. Why is the game not loading? Might lead to performance issues. Ah, sure, that'll be fine. the performance issues. Game literally doesn't start. I'm gonna wait until this hits 31 minutes in the stream timer, and then I'm gonna force the game to close again. And then when we get back into the game, I'm gonna try continue rather than new game. Five, four, three, two, one. Okay. I guess we're going round 4 with this. End task. Edit stream info. Oh, that changed things. Right. Did that actually save? No. 'Cause I hit the wrong button. Okay, make sure that actually disappeared from all of my... Yep, okay, can't see it. And we are doing Star Wars Outlaws. Okay, here we go. Hope and pray. Okay. You've got the warning, read before playing screen. Yep, GeForce. Intel. Ubisoft. Guess we have to hit new game and just hope that it works. This is my 4th attempt to get the game started. I have not gotten past this screen. This is only the 2nd time we heard music though, so that's a thing. Come on, Star Wars and Ubisoft, you piece of shit. If this gets to 40 minutes on playback time, which would be at like 3:01 a.m. Oh. I threatened it and it made a noise. Was that a good noise or was that just like a hiccup somewhere? Just get me past the fucking loading screen, you piece of shit computer. This is why I want to build myself another PC. Because this tower that I've got would be good for serving streams. Like just run this tower as a streaming tower. And then use the other one, the newer one, as the one that actually runs the game. But I need money for that. Oh, come on, Star Wars. Yep, it made a hiccup again. See, those little hiccups have me kind of hopeful that something is happening. There was another one. Okay, we got about 2 minutes. Or about 1 minute, sorry. Okay. Music cut out there for a little bit. These cuts in the music are getting me hopeful because maybe something is happening in the background that it's not showing me. Like, if it's trying to load something, I wish there would be a progress meter rather than the Star Wars Outlaws symbol. Oh, thank God. We have signs of life. Jesus fuck.
Hungry?
Ooh, that's some screen tearing.
So, finally Zerek Besh is here.
Each of you represents some of the most powerful criminal organizations in the galaxy. Pikes, Crimson Dawn, Huts. It's a golden age for the underworld. The Empire's little Death Star gets blown to pieces and the law is distracted by a rebellion that won't quit. It's an opportunity to make millions. But, to my surprise, one of you sends a spy into my own house when I thought we all could share this feast.
Enough, Sliro. I didn't come all this way to listen to lies, while your Zerek Besh rats skim off our spice lanes.
You know, my brother was heir to the family fortune. He's gone now.
A lot of exposition
You
here.
remind me
The
of it.
timing of the game. Names getting thrown around.
He always came first. Even at dinner. If he'd finished his meal, he'd just take my plate. All I could do was watch him chew. Go hungry.
What is the point of this?
If Zerek Besh wants partners, forget it. Been done. Doesn't work.
Partners? Weren't you listening? I'm starving. It's time to eat.
Okay, first things first. I gotta find a setting that helps with the whole VSync issue. Cute furball.
I know, buddy. Just give me a minute. This'll work, right?
Are those like scales or fur?
Tank Ferric. Where is it? All right. Let's get you some food.
Okay, first things first. Settings. Video. VSync is on. Heh. .80 frames a second is plenty. had a deal getting the police. Why doesn't it translate the top thing, or does that say where's the money? Yeah, it might be where's the money in that language. Nothing for it. Checked with every offense. Nothing but debts. Time to pay them 3 days.
Ugh, we need some real food.
Yeah, I was selecting that again. It's interesting that I could grab that as we were...
Police scanner's quiet tonight. Hope it stays that way. I've practiced enough. Time for the real thing.
Is there any adjusting how close the camera is to K? The broken hook.
You're leaving a lot of money on the table.
Don't know the crew, don't like it.
If you change your mind, let me know.
So, Bram, that for me?
No. But this is...
Ah, my data spike.
Yeah, and it's broken. Some scrap rat was selling it in the square. Says he found it in Sixth Kin turf.
And now you're gonna say messing with the sixkin is a bad idea.
It's gonna get you killed.
That's another way of putting it.
You've got no crew, Kay. And you keep going it alone with high-risk scores that just go sideways.
You want it done right? You do it yourself.
I get it. You've hit some bad luck.
Bad luck? I'm out of marks, I'm broke, and I live in an attic.
Why don't you stick around the Broken Hoof tonight? Fix yourself some dinner.
I think she's got
Let
more
me
than a
set you
bad
up with
luck
something
streak.
small, an easy hustle.
Or you could just give me that job on your pad there.
Nice try.
Then I got plans.
Take some credits. For the data spike.
I'm good.
Then I'll put it towards your rent.
I said I'm good, Bram.
You know, rule number 1, if shit just keeps going sideways, take the easy gig. Yeah, it auto-sucked me toward the door when I got close enough. Those aren't TIE fighters. Or if they are, they're some kind of special thing. I'm not super well versed in Star Wars lore. But I know enough to get myself in trouble with the fan base. Oh, you can pet the little things.
Nix, over there.
Is that how you're supposed to
Good
have
job,
scrap
buddy.
stuff? Is that a door, or is that... Always investigate the ways that you're not directly supposed to go. Because you never know what you're going to find. Okay, so I've got to go that way for something.
With a busted data spike. Come on, Nix. Let's see Breven. Then we break into Kleptarsis and steal the forged identicards from their safe. With any luck, he'll get us on a
It's
shuttle.
supposed to be Q. I used Alt and that seems to work.
out here.
Hey, Nafis.
Just hear me out. I got an opening on my duct scrubber team. Sometimes the droid gets stuck, and I could sure use a good crawler. It's tough work, but it's honest.
Sorry, I got plans.
Yeah, you always got plans, Kay.
Can I do anything about the music? Because I want to make sure that there's nothing playing that shouldn't be. Audio mix. Auto. Okay, whatever. Got a yellow marker that way. Is that the objective we're heading towards?
What do you think, Nix? Should we head back to the Broken
Drama
Hoof and place a bet?
logo. Is the jockey to look for? We have him rigged to win. Okay, so we gotta remember that. Jamalago.
How's business, Valek?
It's too good. I can't leave to go place a bet on the farther tables. Even have an inside track on the winner.
I, can place that bet for you. Because you're a friend.
Oh yeah? That'd be great. There's a data pad nearby. A friend of mine put the winner's name on it. Find it and bet everything.
No problem. I almost feel bad for him. But I need credits more than he does.
Are we seriously scamming the guy?
Huh. All the merchants are out for the Kanto Cup.
It said tab to look, and tab brought me to the quest thing.
Oh, hey. A lot of shakedowns tonight. Police will be loaded with credits.
Damaged hydro spanner.
Thanks.
Sixth kid has done you the favour of setting you up in jobs. You lucky grots will be working the races, but you'll be working the races for us, and you'll do exactly what we say.
Oh, we were just up here. Never mind.
Get in there, Nix. You want that, Nix? You can do it, Nix! Nice one, pal.
Next shipment's coming in. You'll get your cut.
There's Preben. Preben.
No patake. Chichi no ga betisa tukamna.
Na six king pind ut jituana uba japagoya masif no lia club tasis.
Come on. I just need my data spike fixed.
Anji chusa tajis kalif. Sosa uba ropada dis. Son pitch crispo.
Because the forged identicards in that vault are the only way I get off this planet. I'm done with Kanto.
Abakanto sati uba.
Good. Only options I got here are sixth kin or prison.
Or death. Death is always an option.
At least someone like me has a shot at a decent score. Maybe even see the core worlds. Preben, you help me one last time, and we never talk again.
Eniki, kutupa numa jeche kopa. Pasapata jope uba vipta chakrita.
Back when you got the credits.
Let's get some credits.
Okay, apparently Alt and Q do the same thing.
Okay, let's go see Preben. Hey, you want a little scratch, Nix? That looks nice, huh, Nix? Way to go.
Playback is looking a little rough, but it was looking a little rough the other day, too. I want to see if we can get back to the bar.
I snuck into the track last night.
Why not take a look?
I got enough
place
to pay
that bet.
Preben, and he's not gonna wait all night.
I scavenged enough parts to pay off the sixth kid.
What is this thing? Some kind of hover chair thing?
Then catch your
I
eye.
got enough to pay Preben, and he's not gonna wait all night.
Yeah, but what if we can make money on that race?
Okay, I need to save these credits for Preben. Let's go find him next.
Apparently the ground needs to load for you to walk over it.
Just a reminder, this channel should only be used to discuss the verse.
Like, I know this is technically a tutorial area, but at the same time, it would be nice if they gave us a little bit of freedom to do things.
Okay, Preben, I have the credits.
Wata. Chubakava biasa jebe chutpasa bata.
Did that droid's shoulder, like, not load in properly when I was there the first time? Because it looked like it snapped. It did kind of snap, didn't it? Yeah. The top part. Or was that an
All
effect
right,
of him
let's test it out.
doing something to it?
Okay, now we get that identicard from Club Tarsus. They're our ticket out of here next, and then, before you know it, we're rich.
Okay, I paid back pre.
Know if you need anything.
So long.
But now, what if we go and we place a bet?
Okay? I need to give you some.
Who's talking?
What is it?
It's the bill for the 3 Meluran your little scud stole from me last week.
Hey, you don't know that was Nick's.
I only ever seen one of him anywhere.
What the heck's a
Pay up soon,
Meluran?
or I'm turning him in.
I genuinely want to see.
Wouldn't mind a few more credits.
The stands are packed. The crowd is on fire. The stands are packed.
All on the rims.
The crowd is on fire.
Shamalago.
It's the night
This
of the
guy?
Kendo Cup. This is it, the biggest race in the galaxy.
Someone's gotta believe in you.
Will we see a new record? It's the night of the Kendo Cup.
We got this.
Here we go. Preparations for the next race are underway. And there go the warriors.
I couldn't bet everything,
You can
but
do it.
Everyone hoping for a win. Silent Gallus making sure we remember her. Everything comes down to this final moment. Someone shift heads.
I knew it was your day.
That was certainly something. Stay tuned for our next race coming up.
but hey, now we got some money. I wanted to place a larger bet, but it wouldn't really let me do that, so I'm kind of curious about that. Some regular arcade games. She's leaning on nothing. I don't want to get stuck going a way that we're not supposed to. But, it's interesting that you can just kind of walk through some of these textures. Yeah, now you can't. See, that's what I was afraid of. More creds.
Okay, no going back now. Hang on, Nix. We're going up.
What the fuck was that texture? I think my computer is going to have some real issues.
Do your thing, Nix. Just like I taught you. Could you get that button, Nix?
Steal the forged identical. Okay, so before we go down there, let's look around on this level. Doesn't seem like there's anything. The lighting is also a bit dreadful, but I guess that's kind of the point of an underground seedy club.
We're close. The identicard is in the boss's office.
Don't know why the screen was freaking out there. Tried to fix it by moving my mouse and kind of ripped away the scene. Music just starts and stops. That's always a good sign. Club Tarsus keycard.
Boss is complaining that cryopeds are getting into her office.
Yeah, they're getting in through the vents. I was going to clear them out, but I lost my keycard.
I'll help you find it. After another round.
I knew I liked working with you.
Okay, so he lost a keycard.
Hey, sneak over and get that.
Nice job, Nix.
Your old combo.
Hey, so I'm Kay, and you're gonna let me through.
You're not on the list.
Oh, my friend Preben put me on the list.
Preben should have paid more.
Listen, do you know who I am? Boss wants to see me.
Boss is at the cup. Go away before I stop fighting this funny.
There's gotta be a way past him.
Yeah, let's figure that out.
The next ship is due at sunrise.
Bring the ship down in the desert and march it straight here.
Plan ordered us to kick everyone out of the west.
Start the action soon as they're
Hey, the bouncer's a sleemo, bro.
Yeah. He only cares about two things. Easy money and fast speeders. Just bought himself a T-85.
Let me guess. Won't shut up about it?
Loves it more than his mother. You want something?
No, I think I got what I needed. Thanks.
Should have ordered the drink just as a cover. Are there other ways? Into the office? Because we heard those two mentioning something about the vents. But then I've gone all around this club and I haven't seen a vent.
Hey, you know anybody who owns a T-85?
Yeah, that's my ride.
Nice speeder. Some scrap rats are outside trying to jack it.
What? Get out of my way. No one scraps my Jobin. I just got it modded.
Did he name his ride Jobin?
That worked.
Okay, now we're in here. Now what? That goes one way. There's one of your vents. Where's the vent go?
Okay, let's pick that lock, grab the identicard, and disappear.
Some of that looks like it would be worth money, but apparently not. Ha! Got it.
Look at that. Here they are. Oh, come on, Preben. Your plans didn't have a pressure switch.
It's K-Bass!
Baron. This is bad. Repent, Mix!
Apparently you can't loot bodies.
Okay, we gotta get out of here. It wasn't supposed to go down this way. What have I done?
Well, gee, you wanted to steal stuff and you didn't plan on there being heat? Guess what? That section of the map didn't load. Okay. Becoming increasingly clear that my computer is not really meant for this. So we're just going to change games. We're just going to I don't even know how long this is going to take to like reload. I am legitimately on the Star Wars Outlaws loading screen hell again. Okay. I'm just gonna task manager it. So my computer can definitely just not handle that game. Which is vaguely unfortunate. What in the hell are we going to do? Part of me wants to do World of Tanks. But I have just downloaded a couple of my previous VODs, and I have them stored on my PC, and those take up a chunk of space. Genuinely don't know what to do. Part of me wants to play Helldivers, but Helldivers has been in a bit of a spot. We could do some more Baldur's Gate. You know what? I think we're going to jump into Supermarket Sim. Supermarket Sim is a nice chill time. And I haven't played it in a little while. There was an update to it? August 30th. Fixed restockers, customers getting stuck, updated pathfinding algorithm to improve pathfinding. Fixed computer apps closing on escape. Oh, but I kind of liked that. That at least prevented some things from like scrolling when I didn't want them to. Fixed customers getting stuck on checkout when moved or closed. Fixed furniture boxes to disappear when loading in the game. Fixed checkout interaction breaking when boxed up and placed again. Fixed loan and rent duplicating. Fixed speakers not snapping to walls when expanding the store. Fixed wall paints 12 color change. Fixed door placement obstacle position for all entrance variants. Fixed paint buckets still interacting with walls even with no paint. Fixed players, customers, and restockers getting stuck near self-checkouts. Customer behaviors breaking after moving checkouts. Self-checkout numpad visually reversed. Escape menu opening in background when the daily statistics screen is open. Fixed self-checkout. Pushing a player when a new customer starts paying. Fixed day turning to night suddenly when open store. Okay. Got a bunch of fixes. I can appreciate it. Although, like, the more I'm sitting here now watching the loading bar go up, the more I'm like, maybe I should play World of Tanks. But I guess there'll be a little bit of time to play World of Tanks after. Okay, so that should be launching. Okay. Should have the game available now. Is my stream playback just that far behind, or is it? Yeah, it's a little bit far behind. Okay, so we were about out of money, lamenting the fact that I cannot fully restock the store. The list stops at crab steak. Which are them? So we need hot sauce, green beer, hummus, and whatever's on the back wall. And I'm pretty sure I changed the prices last time. So we're just going to open the store. Let customers start coming in. Yeah, so Choco-Pick is one of the things that would have changed. And it's correct price. So I definitely did get to it. Yeah, I could use a couple more things. Alright, we literally just bought all this stuff, didn't we? That's how that went. What day are we even on? $122. And of course we've got rent and all that to pay. course, I need people who are actually going to spend money in here. Can't have everyone spending like 20 bucks. I'll never make money. You know, after this day in this game is over, I might end up just jumping into Tarkov because... Now, I booted up Star Wars Outlaws because I wanted to play like a shooty game that wasn't World of Tanks. And that would have been a fine game to play because it's new, people are looking at it, good time. But now I've got that itch, you know, just that passive little I wanna do something. And I just don't know what the hell I want to do. Oh, that's some of the new stuff that he bought. 45... 4. And this should give us all the money we need for the first thing. Sorry, bud, you're gonna have to wait. I need to push the button. Okay, so we need crab steak, we need hot sauce, green beer, hummus, and brown. Hot sauce, hummus, brown. What is that? The potatoes, the other cleaner, the dish tablets. Yep. The other cleaner, dish tablets, dish soap, 1 green, 1 white, and 1 bidet. 1 bidet, 1 green, 1 white. And that requires more money, and this line is full. That's a problem. 35.8. $50, 10, 5, 1. $80, 5, 7, 60, 1, 2. $25, 35, 45, 6. So I purchase all that, and then that gets us caught up, and then I'm going to purchase at least 1 of all the new things, and we need even more money. 45, 34. Big spender. Nope, just 120 bucks. Okay, perfect. Need the lights. Blue, then ground beef. God, it's gonna be fucking difficult to find anything. Is this it? Yes. Blue. What position is the yellow one? This is the last. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then this goes into the 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then that would go there. $20, 1, 2, 3, 4, $50, 25. Nope. I thought that was like an 8 or a 7. 80, 6.4. Still looking for ground beef or something. That's sushi. That's not what I'm looking for. It's one of the cleaners. Tea. No, no. 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 Did they grab it? I'll figure it out. And there's every chance the box would have gotten deleted because people have been buying stuff during the day, and I forget which stuff had enough capacity to fit 2 cases on the shelf. Some of it definitely did. Yeah. $25 and $15. Come on. I hate the tiny items. The tiny ones are the worst. 0.63. Need one of the new items. Any one of the new items. Is this one of the new items? Got a piece of steak. Where is this ham? Oh, this isn't ham, I don't think. Yeah, this is that. So I'm thinking they definitely grabbed the thing I'm looking for. The white box. Is this the ham pastry? So it wouldn't be that one, it'd be up there. Yeah, I'm thinking this is the ham pastry. Okay, so a fair amount of stuff would have actually gone up. I'm not sure about that one. Did I just not click it, or did they actually buy that much of it? It also feels like there wasn't the right number of customers. I'm gonna ignore the sushi. This here's bacon or something. Is this the same thing as that? No. Is it this? It is. So bacon is the second to last thing. Is that on a green tin, or is that green thing part of something else? No, okay, that's the right one. So this goes on the shelf before that, which means it would go up there. Trying to match icons is a pain in the ass. So here's your tea green, which is here. Crab cakes. Pretty sure it's that one. Yep. Sushi, I'm not even going to bother with. White cleaner. Is this one of the new ones? I think it is. Ground beef. Yeah, this is the lasagna. Okay, so this goes... Okay, now I'm confused. So clearly I didn't do something right. Okay, so you got the end stuff. Ham and cheese. Yeah, that's the blue ham and cheese. Okay, ground beef. Ham pastry. Okay, so ground beef. Oh, that's the ham pastry. Yep. And then you should have ham and then lasagna. So that's wrong. That should go ham. Yeah, because that was the prosciutto that I just moved, right? Oh, wait, is that... That goes there. I think I see what I did wrong. And then this goes before that one, so it goes here. And then you have room for ham. Then ham pastry. Yep, okay. I gotcha. I think I fixed it. Got us some hummus. Got us some beer. Dish soap. God, it sounds like I'm trying to poison someone. Crab cakes. More tea. More beer. More dish soap. I'm pretty sure I have all these guys' settings enabled. Oh look, it's the ham that I was looking for. 1, 2, 3, and then 4. 1, 2, 3, and then this goes up there. And then now everything should be in the correct place. And this is hot sauce, which is that one. Here's your small sushi. The other cleaner. That one. Steak. That? Yeah. My stock guys are like falling asleep at the wheel over here. What the hell's going on? how much of the store has versus has not been stocked. Okay, so we could use more choco, black tea, peanut butter, and red. That done. Choco, I said black tea, which is this. Apparently that was all that was in this box. Okay. And peanut butter. Red, that's empty. Green is full. White pasta, salt, or either of the cakes. White pasta, salt. And then cakes. And more cake. What else do we need on the shelves? Candy, cereal, bleach, Windex, and hand soap. I feel like I'm losing frames. Does anyone else feel like I'm losing frames? How's the playback look? That. I think the chocolate bars were fine. But I definitely said I needed Windex. Chocolate bars were fine. Ha ha ha! I can remember some things. Windex and hand soap. We don't have any hand soap. That's fine. Ooh, wait, I said I needed bleach. Do we have any bleach? We do not. Pablo, honeybees, Narvalo, blue, or the tea green. No, honeybees were out. That's not it. Nope. Nope. Narvalo were out. Nope. Susu I think was fine, but we definitely need more tea green. Yeah, Susu's fine. What else is on shelves? Hot sauce is mostly fine. Ketchup, mayo, boxed beer, and vodka. Ketchup, we're out. Mayo, we're out. Boxed beer. Vodka, we're out. Shit, man, we're running out of fucking everything. And we're not going to have a hell of a lot of money for tomorrow. Yeah, I feel like we didn't get nearly as many customers today as we usually do. And also, my guys should be just about done. I mean, I went through helping them on the main shelves, so unless something's like in a fridge... can't imagine there's much more for them to do. Right? But apparently they're still finding stuff. Which on the one hand is good. On the other hand, man, we do not have much money to restock. Yeah, he's done. Okay, so this is the last trip for them. And then we get to see what went wrong today. Don't know why they're standing like that to put the stuff away, but, you know, I'm not going to question it. 76 customers. Okay, so without the upgrades, we would have made about 200 bucks. Yeah, and then that's not counting in the rent and the bills that we had to pay. Bio eggs 8. Bio eggs are in one of these. This one? 5.51. I'm actually going to like swap games because I have an itch that I need to scratch. An itch for some first-person shooters. So we're going to swap games. We're swapping games a lot tonight, but that's because things did not pan out the way that I wanted them to. Oh, didn't fully edit that. Escape from Tarkov. Let's see if I remember how to play. And if I can set things up without knocking over my entire setup. Also, let's see if Battlestate actually launches without destroying my PC, because I think last time this had issues. And of course, when I fire up something tonight, oh, there's a hot fix. That's fantastic. Can you hurry up and download the update, please? Because I am tired of all this bullshit. It's a 503 megabyte. Okay, this is going to take a minute or two. $150 out of 503. $200 out of 503. Hopefully it doesn't need to like unpack or validate after this. $350 out of 503. $450 out of 503. Okay, so it's not a big update. Hopefully. Oh no. Now it's going to have to unpack. Okay, but we're already at 20%, so it's not terrible. Hopefully. So yeah, just a quick rundown of all the things that happened. Star Wars Outlaws was having issues on my PC, which is not terribly surprising, but the extent of the issues kinda was. We eventually got it working, and then parts of the level just wouldn't load, and textures and boundaries could just be walked through, so that's very not ideal. And then we got a loading screen that never ends, so that's why we stopped playing Star Wars Outlaws. And then that gave me a tiny itch for a shooting game. Although really I've had a bit of an itch like all day. It's just, it got worse after I had like 5 seconds of time firing a blaster. So now I'm just sitting here reminiscing about all the times I could get the G36 in Tarkov. Ends up being one of my favorite assault rifles just because it's simple to mod, it's relatively cheap, and 5.56 is a fairly reliable round. Of course, that said, I still have Ground Zero missions because I haven't played Tarkov much. %75 unpacked. Having a mint while we wait. One of the best things about doing PvE in Tarkov is that you don't run into the cheaters who vacuum up all the good loot. Or the Giga Chads who pop 7 stims in the first 10 seconds of the game and beeline for all the bosses and everything that's of any value. The downside is that the AI for PMCs is as terrifying or more terrifying than the AI for the scavs. %90 unpacked with the files. If Tarkov ends up running into issues, I'm going to end up playing Skull and Bones again. Because there is every possibility that Tarkov runs into issues. My computer has a bit of a time handling it. If I can play the maps that I want to, it's not usually too bad. But I have quests on Ground Zero, and I want to get those done for sure, so I can't just run into woods or customs or anything. Which is incredibly annoying. Oh god, and now we have to check the integrity of the game. What the fuck? Today is not my day. Today is really just not my day. Integrity of files at 10%. I should have just started Skull and Bones. I should have just done that up tonight. Why does everything have to go wrong? It's only gone up to 16%. Yep, we're going to be here for a hot minute. Integrity of game files is hovering just under 20%. On the one hand, it's probably good that the game goes through such a rigorous process to make sure everything functions properly. Because there have definitely been instances in other games where something updates and everything breaks. So hopefully this is a sign that things are actually going to work as they should in Tarkov. Finally made it to 30% validated, or 30% integrity. %. We're at 45. Do I hear 50? Do I hear 50? Going once. Going twice. Once this stream is over, I really need to look into getting a more robust PC. Or at least waiting until someone does like a Thanksgiving sale. I think that's going to be like the next major holiday. Halloween or Thanksgiving. Which is a time off. But I doubt there's going to be a sale on PCs before then. Have we already passed Labor Day? Labor Day is one of those holidays that I just don't really care about. Some sites do Labor Day sales. Maybe I'll check. I don't know. It looks like we've hit 70% integrity. Just 30 more to go. We are approaching 80% integrity. A21. Should be hitting 82. Yep, there we go. I would watch the patch .15 trailer, but I don't want to slow down the progress of the game checking itself. Hmm. %95. Oh, now it's actually moving a bit quicker. Okay, we can actually hit the play button now. Wait for the game to fire up, and then I'll change scenes. If it fires up. Heh heh. Once we get in, we're going to be doing a scav run first, just to check stability and stuff. And also, because I have been dying a lot in PvE mode on Ground Zero, that's kinda important. So the scene change should be popping up. Yep, there we go. It's looking for a game to capture. That's a problem. Nope, there we go. It worked. Now we just need the profile data to load. Is that a Taz with a scope? Oh, God. Alright. Yeah, I hear Factory got an update. I haven't really watched anyone play Tarkov, so I don't know how much of Factory changed. I think I caught like 5 minutes of one stream where someone was doing it, and that was different. But, yeah, I just know where all the loot is on customs, so we're going to hit customs and just cruise through and see what we can find. And customs isn't going to kill my PC like Streets would. Ground Zero, also not a great map for my PC, but this will be a good test of how things go. And if things go poorly, well, it'll be a learning experience. This is not promising. Oh, wait. Just when I say it's not promising, it starts moving again. Just my luck. Okay, we're connecting, we're awaiting. Oh, that 230 in the top right doesn't look good. Up 400. 500. Ah, fuck. Well, at least it's not a PvP match. Okay, now we're back. Nope, now it's going back up. Man, what the hell is going on with my PC tonight? Or just my luck in general. Spend 10 minutes waiting for Tarkov to update itself. Spend another 5 or 6 waiting for the game to actually launch a match. Wee. Well, we're at 72%. Problem is we have a Taz. If we had something a bit more useful like an ADAR, that would be nice. Or even like a VPO or something. Come on, you stinking game. %. We're getting there. Maybe. Loot pools. Alright. Time to check what the frames are like. Okay, gotta wait for things to settle down a little bit. Oh, God. It's a slideshow! Yeah, normally it's a bit better than that. Might be evening out now. Buckshot. Military tube. 7, and that to 4. I'd love to be able to grab that. The problem with spawning as a scav in the back corner is that you have to go past Big Red. I don't have ears either, so... Trying to watch in the top right for... Had someone move through the gate over there. I'm gonna wait here. I want to know if that was a scav or if that was a PMC AI. Where do we have to go? Scav check, factory far, and old road. Starting to think that that was a PMC AI. I think a scav would have come back by now. Yeah, the reason I'm playing it chill is because I have played so many matches on Ground Zero where I've ended up getting clapped by the PMC AI that I'm running kinda low on cash. Hose, gonna need them. Food's useful, metal parts, matches. Was bleeding. Get it. What the hell? Did he finally stop his bleeding? No, cross. No, I just followed that. That's where it hooks this way. Must have stopped his bleeding somewhere. But you got an AI scav up there. Cross this way? Because that's a spot of blood. More blood.
Может, ну нахрен? Да ладно, шучу я, шучу, погнали. Сейчас все толкну и в стрип-бар. С утра выпил, день свободен.
I think that's a PMC. That was an interesting AI interaction. I saw the skin on his arms and I needed to like check a couple of times to confirm it. But yeah, that's weird. I thought it was AI at first because he had the drop on me. He just wasn't shooting me. And now we've got some kind of long loading screen here. Garfield. No kills. I don't even know if my shot registered. Did they nerf the AI, or is it like specifically derped for scats? Because like, what the hell was his deal? Like, the AI on Ground Zero is way more aggro. Four, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I have 500k rubles. Need to kill 5 scavs, find a couple of Saluas, and get the scientist's drive. Everything's insured. I mean, once the game had a couple of minutes to warm up the level, the frame rate evened out, so I'm not too worried. The other thing is the scav on the rooftop wasn't aggroing on that AI either, so that's the other thing that confused me. Because believe me, if that was me in that hallway, the AI would have been way more enthusiastic about trying to kill me. And I'm genuinely confused as to why it wasn't so... as to why it didn't try to pop me right then and there. Right, so I need to reach the scientist, Get up to the room. I mean, there's really like no chance of me using the car. I mean, it's a lot more viable in the PvE mode than PvP, but it's still a hot zone right there. And at least in the early levels, the AK-74S is a pretty decent rifle, all things considered. Functions more like an SMG, but that's not exactly a bad thing on Ground Zero. VoIP is unavailable in offline. Yep. Oh, we're down here. This ain't good. We've got to get across the street over to there. Maybe there's a chance. If I go back down and cross. That was an interesting sound. Both chambered in 54539. Scav for sure. Heard someone in a bush. Yeah, I got bad aim. Heard angry Russian.
Хуйло! Вот хуйло! Конец тебе! А ты девка ёбаная!
Okay, so we need to reach Emercom or the police checkpoint. I need to bring up the map for that because it has been way too damn long. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to see the stream playback for a little bit. Emercom and police. Okay, we were actually really close to Emercom when we got in here. We just need to get back through the garage. Ignore that. Ah! I saw that and realized that they were Ololos and I needed Ololos. But hey, made it out alive. And that bot can get banned. Doesn't tell you how many shots you fired? Apparently I did not. Okay. So the Emercom checkpoint is the medical checkpoint. Got it. we are primary stocking SP ammo. So the PRS and the hollows can go away. Change the look of Gamma. Trading. Tasks. Okay, so debut, we can complete that. Convoy on woods. Locate the liquor store on ground zero. Found and raid Taz. Apparently we need to survive on shoreline. Oh, that's a daily quest. Yeah, this is just some stuff I don't mind losing. Elimination, thorax or stomach shot. Find and transfer can of herring. Might as well accept that. I am going to go to the bathroom really quick, because that's something I need to do, but I'll be right back. So, before I get into another raid, I've definitely got to go through the traders and check what stuff I can get rid of. The traders and my hideout, because the hideout has like 0 upgrades right now. So, need to solve that problem. I would have liked to grab that Scavs shotgun, because number one, shotguns are useful, and number two, Prapper wants a number of them at one point or another early in the game. So the faster I can get Prapper his shotgun fix, the better. Doesn't look like I can do much of anything. But yeah, I wanted the Outlaws because I'm pretty sure that's like the one thing I need. Matches and tape specifically. Need an all. That's gonna be fun to find. Realistically, what can I get rid of? Well, I definitely nailed that guy in the back of the head. I am going to ensure this. We got plenty of room. Don't even know what that ammo was because that vanished to whatever stack was close to the top. Trading. Prapper. What can I get rid of? I don't really use splints. I think there's a barter that involves them. But no, that's an HK mag. I don't need the Makarov. Slugs, buckshot, Marlboro I'm gonna need. Wilston I'm probably going to need. I think those are for Cigarette Quest. Saline I'll need. I don't really need Zippos. R-Bats I'm going to need for a mission. Skier. Tango Down I might end up needing. Ushanka I'm not going to need for a long time. The SSH-90 and this helmet I can get rid of. I don't need security. I don't need the respirator. I don't need the Keter. kind of headset am I wearing? M32s. Okay, so I can get rid of... I can get rid of some of my other headsets. Comtac 2s. Actually, no, not yet. I wanna see what the sound is like first, and then I'll think about getting rid of the headsets. So yeah, let's just kind of sit on that. Ooh, my scav is up, and he actually has a decent-sized backpack. I'm gonna take my scav for another outing through customs. I like having 1,000,000 rubles in Tarkov at all times. Anytime I get under that, I start getting kind of fidgety. And also, running a scav is just a decent way to get scav rep. Because eventually you're going to run through all of the car exfils, especially on PvE mode, when you can't really cooperate with anyone. Which it would be nice. It would be nice if there was an emote you could do. Like holding your gun above your head or something. Or doing like a hands up thing. If as a scav or a player you could do like a hands up and try to attract one of the other faction to a co-op exfil, but only when you're like within a range of the exfil, that would be really useful. But it would also be really hard for BSG to implement. If I can sneak my way around and get like an unknown key and a director's key, that would be the greatest thing ever. Or even a machinery key. But the machinery key spawns in dorms, and I really just don't like going into dorms. Then again, if I end up spawning in dorms, could always go for the key then. Barring, of course, that Rashala is right there. That'd be hilarious, wouldn't it? Spawn in as a scav, Rashala's standing right next to you.